the affidavit, I got a bit heated. I was still in honour. I still feel I was in honour, but I got a little bit heated because he was lying to me, and I literally had a signature. I had a signature to prove that he signed for it by registered post in his office. Now, if he didn't sign for it, somebody has fraudulently signed for his signature, and that is against the law. So which is it? Which is it? You're the lying, or somebody has fraudulently signed for your signature panel? Which is it? I called him a liar to his face.
He has seen this, and he gets worried. So, but essentially, it makes sense though, because for instance, if you are coming to them with proof that they are fraudulent.
Well, yes. Well, look, come here. It's not just me, right? There's a load of us. There's basically the brains behind this is a lad called Mark Anthony. Mark Malloy. He's from up your there. He's from Ulster. I'm not going to give you his area, but he's from Ulster. Yeah. And he's the one that found this constitution. And I found him through COVID. Basically, I was looking, because I didn't take the job, and I was looking for ways around the true constitution. That's how I found him. And we've become friends since then. Like, and he's the main man behind this. And I wouldn't know most of this stuff if it wasn't for him. Everything he's ever told me, and I've researched, it's always been 100% true. Everything. Nothing. There's never been a shadow of a doubt. The man is a legend. Like, he's the best researcher I've ever come across in my whole life. If he was working for the government right now, we'd be fucked. I guarantee you that. We'd be fucked. But that's the main man behind this. I've just because I came across you that day, and I'm on TikTok. Like, I'll put it this way: I shared a video with you the other day, Ron, showing the evidence what we have. You've seen it. That man put it on his YouTube channel with nearly 7,000 followers and like 1 million impressions or 1 million views, and the whole it was growing. It was massive. The minute he put that, not the minute, but about an hour and a half after he put that up, that's it. Bang! He was banned from Google. Literally banned from Google. Not just YouTube, Google. He cannot get into a Google search. He cannot do anything, and that is very telling. That is very telling.
Yeah, and I think it's very
important. They don't want this out. They don't want you to know about this, and that's why you should know.
People need to understand how serious this is. So, for instance, there's being banned off YouTube. You need 3 strikes to be banned off YouTube, or you get an instant strike if you're like sharing pornography to the screen. It's like an instant strike, an instant deletion. But to be banned from Google, to not be able to use the search engine Google, or to have access to that information, you have been banned by the biggest informational database in the whole world, which is an indication there's only very few people that have been banned, people that are releasing information on the Jeffrey Epstein case, and the one case of that. So the fact that that information comes into the same bracket as, say, FBI and CIA documents is an indication that somebody high up in big tech in Ireland era, should I say, has pulled the strings in the background to make sure that video is taken down. And they've done that for them. So it's heavy, sensitive, correct information that will possibly dismantle every narrative that the government is spinning right now, and everything that they've legislated and everything that they've done, because they're not doing right by the Irish people. Because this here is for the sons and daughters of ERA, and they're not constitutionally protecting us. They're constitutionally protecting themselves, and that's why he was taken off by the biggest informational database in the world.
Yeah. Look, there's a lot of work on it, right? But J.M. Kelly, he's the main man who wrote in this book, and he's even like I haven't read the book as much as Mark has, right? But he's even said in it, right, that there's basically 2 constitutions running side by side. And there was one thing that he said, right? What was it? The destiny of the Irish Constitution, right, not only depends on its nobility, but it also depends on the watchfulness of the people of Ireland. That's basically what he said. So we've taken our eye off the ball, and I'm imploring people now, whoever's watching this, share this as much as you can. I don't care if I go missing. Fine, I'll get 2 of them back in the head. I don't care. It doesn't matter. But share this as much as you can. I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for my kids. I'm doing this for the kids' future. That's what I'm doing this for. Share this as much as you can and get this out there, because it's up to us, the citizens, the nationals, the Irish nationals, not citizens, the Irish nationals of this country, to get this out there and to save it, because this will protect us if it's used properly. I know there's a lot of people who don't like Constitution. I know that, but they're running scared of this. They are running scared of this. I know they are, because I know if enough people know about it, It ends. It ends.
Everything that's happening in Ireland right now in regards to the mass migration, to what they're teaching kids in school, to how they're treating the Irish people, the people, of Era, everything that you hate in Ireland right now, an Era, I'm learning, Sid. I'm learning.
It's fine, man. It's fine.
I'm learning. This eradicates everything. And you're not just doing it in a violent way, because it's not violent, you're doing it in a lawful way. And that's why it's being suppressed.
Yeah, 100%. I couldn't have said it better myself.
It's, I mean, is there any more information that you have there that you want to give out?
Look, there's loads of information. I just wanted to give you, like, the basics of what happened, what happened from 1990 onwards and how this came into play. And,
do you know what, Sid? I think, for the first interview and for the baseline and the basics, because we could do 6 or 7 of these, right? I think for retention and for people to understand that information and to take away from that, I don't think we should speak about it anymore. Until we do a second.
100%.
That's the basics of what you need to know. But then in other episodes, and maybe Sid will go on other platforms and talk about that, which I'll direct people to, because it's it's
always here's what be around. Always stick to the basics, because the basics are the foundation of everything else.
Yes, and that's what I'm trying to say. So maybe what it's best now to end the interview at that, and then on the second part, we will get into the other nitty gritty of it, and maybe we'll talk about other things. But that is the basics of it, and I would like it wrapped up in, like, we're coming up to an hour now, 50 minutes, and that is information that's good. 50 minutes of information that people can take away and retain, because any more information and people won't be able to retain it because it's too much. It's far too complicated. This is going to take about 2 or 3 separate podcasts and interviews to do. Would you be happy with ending it there, or was there anything else?
I'm happy with ending it there. Look, there's a lot more to come about the patent referendum that's coming up in the international relations and the courts. Look, there's a lot in that as well. Like, so look, we need 2 or 3 probably podcasts, to be honest with you.
Yes.
Look, I'd have to get more notes together as well, like, because it's just so much. There's so much up here at the moment that I don't want to do the podcast in injustice.
Of course, 100%. And as I say, guys, if you want to get this information, the link for all this information can be found in the descriptions. If you're watching on Rumble, find in the description. If you're watching on X, I'll post that in X after the fact. If you're watching on Facebook, I'll post it in the comment section in the description. The link for the website where you can go and get the book, and you can download the PDF file for free, and arm yourself with this information. This will save Ireland. And
just go to the website, www.bunreact1937.ie, BUNREACHT 1937.ie. Download the PDF. Get used to it. If you want a hard copy, then go to the Tictok on Bunreact, and you'll get a hard copy. You'll have a hard copy within 3 to 4 days.
There you go.
Just go to it, download it. The more people that know it, share it, the better.
And that's
this is not going to work without the people. If 5 of us go up, they're going to laugh at us. If 500,000 of us go up, that's different.
Take a screenshot there, guys. Sarah Jane has just put a comment to the scribe. Put the comment of Sarah of what Sarah Jane has written, and that is there. Take a screenshot of that, and also I'll leave a link in the descriptions and whatever platform this is on, which will give you a direct link to that website. Arm yourself with this information before they suppress it even further. This is information that you need to know. This is information that could save Ireland. Sid, you've been absolutely fantastic. You've done a fantastic job getting that basic information out. In other episodes, we'll be diving into the nitty-gritty and 100%. Understanding everything to do with this. I'm very, very interested. Sid, great man. That is the end of the show.
Thanks for having me on, Ron. Thanks for having me on, Roy. And I promise you, next time I'll have a better position in my house than the window. I promise you. This is the best place of the Wi-Fi, and there's a charger beside me. That's the reason why.
That's all you said with the information that you're given. That's all you need. People just need to hear this, so don't worry about that. You're being fantastic.
It doesn't matter what I look like or not. It's not about me. It's about the information. It's about getting it out there. That's what it's all about,
Exactly. Well, that's it, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks everybody that's tuned in on Facebook, Rumble, and X. Make sure to share, like, follow. And actually, the most important thing to do is to share this here, because the more you share this here, the more people are going to see. That is the end of the podcast. Thank you very much for tuning in, and peace out.